find yourself a nice spot to hang out on the floor.
Hey, that's a cute scarf.
Just fashion workout.
Fashion beauty.
And I'm actually gonna use like a little bit of weight, just like a little 10-pound guy for some of my hip flow today. And so if you wanna play around with the weight, you can, but of course optional. And we'll start with those feet straight out in front, nice and wide. And then you'll drop those knees down to one side. And then you'll just kind of switch to the other side. And maybe it feels good to lean back and have your hands on the floor. And just dropping knees side to side. And then when you get to one side, we're really gonna twist around to that direction. So your feet are dropping down to the left, and then you're gonna complete really turning your shoulders to the left. And then now here's where I'm gonna play with that dumbbell a little bit, and I'm just gonna hug it to my chest. And so it's just gonna give you a little bit more, I guess like weight into that twist, so you can maybe open up your hips a little bit more. And you can, sorry about that. Switch the other way, same thing, really kind of just twist. And this weight may just help leverage a little bit deeper into that for your hips. But again, if you don't have a light weight or you don't really feel like adding it, it's all the same if you just kind of really reach around. And then when we switch to the next part, we'll kind of leave the weight for now. And so as you'll recall, we'll drop to one side. And then from here, using your hands if you want, you're just gonna come up into a double kneeling. So both knees are on the ground, hips are up. Really squeeze your glutes here, try to get your hips forward. And then setting them back down with control. And then switching sides. And again, maybe just start bracing and staying in control by using your hands on the floor. But if you're feeling good to not use your hands, that's fine too. Alright, and the next time you get up to this kneeling position, I just came to the left, and so now when I get up here, I'm going to add that twist to the left. And then sitting back down, up to the top, twist to the right on that side, if you went to the right. And then now I'm going to add my dumbbell. And same thing, just to give a little bit more into that twist. And then it's just a little bit more intensity, bracing to set your butt back down to the floor. Making sure you're doing that in control, even with a little bit of weight, may make that a little bit more challenging. Alright, and the next time you come back to the ground, you can set your weight down, and we'll go on to the next step, where we're dropping those knees to the ground, coming up to double kneeling, and then this trailing leg, you're going to swing around, so that now you're in half kneeling, one foot on the ground, one knee on the ground. You're just kind of standing up tall here, pushing your hips forward, and then swinging that knee back where it came from, butt down, switch sides. And again, as you're swinging that leg around, maybe for these first couple, we want to keep those hands on the ground. Really kind of bracing yourself, staying balanced as you bring that trailing leg around to kneeling, and then standing up tall. And then as you're feeling comfortable, progressing to no hands. And then next time you come up to this tall kneeling position, you stand tall, skid those hips forward, and then we'll send your hips back, straighten out that front leg as much as you can. Oh my gosh, my hamstrings are tight. And just kind of bow forward, stretch out this hamstring, and then come back to kneeling before you send your knee back to where it came from. And then we'll do the same thing on that other side. Tall kneeling, then butt back, straighten out the front leg. Oh my goodness. Bowing forward. Again, trying to straighten out this leg if you can. And then back to kneeling if knee back where it came from. Oh goodness. All right, we'll do like one more of those per side. All right, and then we'll go ahead and come on up to standing. And we're just going to go into a little bit more, kind of opening up our hips more still. And so we're going to start with a little progression, starting with a knee hug. And then you'll step forward into a nice big step. And you're going to bring your hands down, front knee bends, and your back knee stays up. And then we'll just add a twist on each side. Step that foot back, and then inchworm back to your toes. And then we'll switch sides. And so again, it starts with that knee hug. Big step, hands come to the ground, back knee up, twist, both ways, arc. So it doesn't really matter which way you start with. And then foot back into plank, and then inchworm, back to feet. Knee hug, big step, hands down, twist, plank, inchworm. We'll just keep switching at your own pace. We'll do these for like 30 more seconds. Big step, hands down. Twist, plank, inchworm. Ugh. And then next, we're gonna, oh no, the heck? Arg!
We lost. Oh, you're back, Chardy. You're good. We saw you. You only left like 10 seconds just there.
Okay, was I doing inchworms?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, we'll transition now.
I don't look at the screen and said, what the heck?
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
I don't think we missed anything.
Okay, great. Why does it keep doing that? It's so annoying. I guess I'm glad I didn't like fully like say out loud what I was thinking in my head when I thought you weren't here. Okay, great. So we're gonna transition anyway to the next thing, and we're just gonna take this like wide stance, and you're gonna like tap your right toe with your left hand, and then left hand to right toe. You just kind of tap back and forth, and this is really just about like moving and stretching. So whatever kind of feels good, or maybe like slightly uncomfortable, is probably good. Don't worry too much about like your form or anything. The soft bend in your knee is great, keeping your hips high. But just kind of tapping opposite toes, just getting moving a little bit. And then we're gonna transition from these into the like item toe taps. And so you can have an invisible item or that same dumbbell you were just using for your hip flow. All right, 3, 2, 1, and so now we'll do our little toe taps. And you can step and kick, or you can go a little faster if you feel like it, but maybe stepping the first round. We're gonna do a couple rounds of these. Just finding your dumbbell. All right, 10 more seconds, and we're just gonna go right back to those sumo toe taps. All right, 3, 2, 1. These sumo toe taps. We're gonna do this 3 more times. So you have 3 more chances to kind of get faster and faster on your toe taps, or not. You can just keep moving at your nice easy pace, or maybe you're already going really fast. Either way is great. Three, 2, 1. Tap your toes on your dumbbell, alternating toe taps. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take that wide stance, toe taps. Three, 2, 1. Toe taps again. Ten more seconds, and we'll do one more time. Ooh. 3, 2, 1. Back to that wide stance. Little toe taps. Three, 2, 1. Toe taps. Oop. 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we'll take a short breather, grab your water and stuff, and we're also going to use your box, your box maybe, depending on what you have. Okay, so at this point in time on Tuesdays, we've been doing some glute bridges usually. And when we're doing those glute bridges, we're really like engaging our glutes, which is great. And you're also like getting into this position with your hips extended, which is a really big source of power because you're using all these big muscles in your body. And you can get like a lot of space. And there's something about like distance and power and physics that I don't really understand. But so now we're gonna like put our back on your bench or your box or your coffee table or your bed. You're gonna put your back on something as we kind of do our glute bridge. And so we'll do with no weight to start, but so you'll have your back kind of propped up on your, again, item, whatever it is, and your butt will kind of sink down as low as you feel. Maybe it gets to the floor, maybe it doesn't. And then you'll just kind of bring your hips up as if you're doing glute bridge, and then back down. I think the challenge here is like relaxing your neck. So find a position that isn't too uncomfortable for your neck, but just kind of looking straight ahead and letting your hips drop down and then squeezing them up. And again, they don't have to come up too high, just really engaging your glutes so your hips come up as high as they're feeling like going for today. And after we do 6 reps, we're gonna 3, 2, 1 hold here at the top for 10 seconds. And so just kind of keeping those glutes engaged, feet flat on the floor. 3, 2, 1, and rest. And then next time if you want to add weight, you can. And then now we're going to go into a step up, and you're going to keep your right foot on your bench, or sorry, this is my left foot, my working foot. You're going to keep it on there, and then just with control, you're going to step up, and then lower back down. And then just leaving this foot here, step up, and then lower back down. And we're going to do 20 seconds per side for this one, and then next round we'll do 30 seconds per side. So ready, we'll do 10 more seconds on this working side that you started with, and then we'll switch sides. 3, 2, 1, and we'll switch. And again, just 20 seconds on this side, and nice and slow and in control. Dropping down as controlled as you can, standing up as slow as you can. Really keeping that foot planted on your step. Maybe you're also working with something squishy. It definitely makes it harder. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Now you guessed it, we're gonna transition into a plank. And we're gonna hold plank here for 30 seconds. And high plank, so hands on the ground, pressing your chest as far away from the ground as you can, keeping that belly button tucked to your spine. We're gonna be here for 10 more seconds. Once we're finished holding, we're going to go into 1 negative push-up. So lowering down all the way to the floor as slowly as you possibly can. In 3, 2, 1. Kind of leaning forward, bending your elbows, keeping your chest and your hips in line. Just slowly getting to the floor as slow as you possibly can. And then once you get here, you can rest for a second. And we'll transition back to these hip thrusts in 10 seconds. And if it felt really good to you, you can add a little weight if you want. All right, 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna do 6 reps on your own, just nice and slow and steady. 6 reps. And after you do 6, we're just gonna hold here. And we'll be here 30 more seconds. And again, if you can find a place to rest your head, especially at the top, maybe your head can rest on your box, potentially, that'd be nice. And you can just really focus on keeping your glutes up high and keeping your feet flat on the ground, and we'll hang out here for 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to go into those step ups on your first leg. And yeah, bring your dumbbell with you if you want. Oh my gosh, are you all still there?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, you call me if I leave. And we're just doing those steps on this one side, but we'll switch in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then we'll switch. seconds on this side. 3, 2, 1, and we transition to that plank hold. And we'll be here for 30 seconds. More seconds in plank, and then we do that one lower down as slow as you can. It's okay if it's not as slow as everyone else, or if it's the slowest one in the room. Either way is good. Ready, set, lower down. Oh. All right, we have 15 seconds, and then we'll reset into the next round. Dang it. I try to come back. So annoying. I have to complain to Google. Okay, well, we'll hang out for 30 seconds and then we'll do another round. I feel like we did get that last lower down together, so. Okay, at the top of this minute, we'll start the next round, because I think we did the lower down, right? We got our negative push-up in? Perfect. Okay, we'll do 2 more sets, and we'll just start in 15 seconds with that hip thrust. And again, you can add weight if you want. 3, 2, 1, go! Bye, Cheetah! And so again, it was 6 of these. Just slow and steady, 6 reps, and then holding at the top. Kind of just getting used to these. I feel like maybe we did these actually, but like it was like an actual year ago now. Can't believe we've been doing these for so long. These workouts. All right, and then after you get to 6, you'll just hold. And we're going to be here for 30 more seconds in this minute, whether you're still doing reps or you're holding. Those feet flat on the ground. You should start to feel this in your hamstrings and your glutes a little bit. Just keep them up, keep them tight, you got it. And our step ups are next in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We'll go into that one side step up. Nice and slow and control on the way up and the way down. Three, 2, 1. We'll switch sides. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Blank. Well, 10 more seconds in plank, and then we'll do that. Lower down. 3, 2, 1. Lowering down. Oh. All right, and then we've got 20 seconds to hang out, and we'll do one more set. I can even still see everybody, so that's really good. and hold. And there's like 30 seconds left. And we'll transition to our step-ups in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Step up. Three, 2, 1. Switch legs. There, gonna sliver. Stupid garage gym. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, plank. Last little plank hold here, and then we'll do that lower down. In 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, lower. Ugh. Okay. All right, and we're gonna have kind of like a similar concept for the next part where we're just gonna move through each thing for a different minute, and we'll do 4 rounds of this part as well. And so we're gonna start with, you're gonna have your rear foot on your bench or whatever it is. And actually, here, I'll just restart the clock. And we'll do some of our split squats. And so also as a reminder, your split squat without elevating your rear foot is also fine. But you're just gonna take like a big, like a lunge step and lower down and leave your feet split, kind of like we were leaving that one foot on the step. But if you want, you can take that rear foot and put it up on this bench. And we're gonna do 6 reps, slow and steady. And we'll add weight the second round maybe. And just dropping that knee as low as you're comfortable, kind of like our hip thrust. Maybe it's getting all the way down, maybe it's not. And then after 6 reps, we're gonna hang out here and you're just gonna do a little hop until the minute's over. And maybe do 2 at a time or 1 at a time. Reset yourself. You don't have to do like lots of reps because we've got like 15 seconds left. But just getting a little hop. And you don't have to squat all the way down. Just practicing like catching yourself, exploding, catching. And again, same thing if you're just doing split squats on the ground. You can do that same thing, just like a little hop with that front foot, leaving your back foot down. Okay, and we'll rest. We're gonna transition. And you're not gonna switch legs yet, so remember what leg you did. And if you have 2 weights, you're gonna use 2 weights for this next movement. And we're gonna come down onto the floor, feet flat on the ground, and you're gonna start with 1 weight with your arm extended over your chest, and then you're gonna switch places. So 1 weight's going up while 1 weight's going down. And we're gonna do 12 reps, each rep counts. 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. And then once you get to 12, we're gonna put both up, and we're gonna hold here. And there's 10 more seconds. And again, this first round is just our practice round, really. Just to keep holding here, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll go back to our split squat. And you'll go other leg. And again, it's 6 reps. And again, nice and slow and steady is great. And then once you finish your 6 reps, you're just going to go for a little hop. And again, you don't have to be cycling them really fast. Just trying to get a little bit of explosion and then a little catch. So you got to stabilize, reset. 10 more seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to transition to the floor. And instead of a plank and a lower down or a floor press, we're going to just do push-ups. And you have 25 more seconds to do push-ups. And so you can do them planking, or maybe you want to do some on your knees. Maybe you want to do them on your knees and to your bench. That would be a great way to do them also. It's up to you. 10 more seconds to do some push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we'll hang out for 30 seconds, and then we're going to do that for 3 more rounds. And so now that we kind of did the practice round, you've got the feel a little bit for it. And so we're going to start back with our rear foot elevated split squat. And if you want to add weight, you can. Holding those weights, 1 weight at your chest or 2 at your side in the suitcase. 3, 2, 1. And adding weight will kind of like slow down the first part, so it won't give you as much time to do reps on that hop. So you can kind of decide if you want to do less hops, maybe add weight, or just go slower and keep it with no weight. That's totally fine. After you get 6 reps, again, just a little hop. All right, there's 10 more seconds. And so if you want to transition to the floor, we'll do our seesaw floor press. In 3, 2, 1. 1 weight starts up, 1 starts down, and then they switch. We'll do 12 reps. 3, 4. After you do 12, we'll just hold at the top. And just trying to keep your shoulder blades pinned down and back. Keeping your midline tight, keep breathing. Got 20 more seconds. I know I talked most of the minute on this one in the last round. 10 more seconds here, and then we'll switch to the other leg. And so if you want to start transitioning, that's great. All right, and then 3, 2, 1. Other rear foot elevated. 6 reps. I can never remember which leg I did. And then you got your little hops. All right, in 10 seconds, we'll do our push-ups. to start transitioning to the floor. And any style push-ups you want. You just have 30 seconds. Ready, set, go! Three, two, one, rest. Okay, 30-second break. And we'll do 2 more times. Good stuff. There, I can still see you. All right, 10 seconds. Let's see, I'm gonna do my right foot first. 3, 2, 1. 6 reps. Rear foot elevated split squat. And then little hoppy guys. Okay, 10 seconds, and then we'll do our seesaw press. 3, 2, 1. Seesaw press, 12 reps. And then extend and hold. Ten more seconds. And we'll do that other side. Rear foot elevated split squat in 3, 2, 1. 6 reps. And then little hops. Push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Push-ups. All right, 10 seconds. Last round of this. Rear foot elevated. Ready, set, go. 6 reps. Whew. 10 seconds. Seesaw press plus hold. 3, 2, 1, go. 12 reps. And then hold. Fifteen more seconds. 10 more seconds. So if you want to start transitioning, we're going to go rear foot elevated, other side. 3, 2, 1, go. 6 reps and your hops. Push-ups are next in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, push-ups. More seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, short break. One last thing we're going to do today. I'm going to use my jump rope again. If you have a jump rope, you can use your jump rope. Otherwise, we'll just do more toe taps. We'll just do more like item taps from the warm-up. Or you can do jump ropes if you want, or you can sub with something else you want to do, like jumping jacks or lateral hops over your dumbbell. You know, whatever you want that's kind of like jump ropes, or not. Whatever you want to do is fine. And we're going to use one weight. And so we're going to have 6 minutes to do as many rounds as you can of 6 weighted sit-ups, 12 goblet squats, 24 jump ropes. And so you just have 6 minutes to do that as many times as you can. 6 weighted sit-ups. And again, if you don't want to weight your sit-ups, you don't have to. But otherwise, the weight will be on your chest. And you're just do your sit-up here, hugging that weight to your chest the whole time. And if you get stuck, you can kind of throw your weight up to help you. But try to only do that if you get stuck. And still weight the sit-up on the way down. So you'll do 6 of those. And then you'll stand on up, you'll hug that weight to your chest, and you'll do 12 squats, keeping your feet flat on the ground, knees out, chest up. After 12 of those, you'll go to your jump rope, or you'll just stay at your dumbbell and do your toe taps for 24 reps. And then you'll just keep going for 6 minutes. Did I miss anything? Get my ring out of the way. Kind of. Okay, great. Let's do it. Starting with your sit-ups, we'll start in 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, go! 6 sit-ups. Goblets, squats, goblet squats. And then 24 something or others, or jumpers. Back to the top. Just about 4 minutes left. Good work, everyone. Just keep moving. Try not to let your dumbbells smash you. No smashing.